Hi everyone, and welcome to another Pips video. Today we're going to be making salted caramel macarons. So let's get started.
So the first thing you're going to want to do is melt some chocolate over a bain-marie for the ganache. Once melted, bring some cream and a pinch of salt up to boiling point, and then combine it with the chocolate off heat. You want to continue mixing until there are no visible white streaks of the cream left. In the salted caramel macarons, I used Valrhona Dulcey chocolate, which is a caramelized white chocolate, but you can use any type of chocolate, be it white, milk, or dark. Once your ganache is fully combined, load it into a piping bag with a large, round piping nozzle. Here I use the Wilton 1A tip. In order to keep my ganache from spilling out, I twisted the end of the bag, placed it inside the piping nozzle, which acted like a cork, and then placed the piping bag into a cup so I could pour the ganache into the piping bag with little to no mess. I then placed the ganache into the fridge for 3 hours to fully set. Next, I started on the Macaron Shells, so I began by sifting almond flour and then powdered sugar into a large bowl. Quick tip: using a whisk speeds up your sifting process. After sifting, I whisked the dry ingredients together before adding egg whites. I used a rubber spatula to then mix everything together. I then added some blue food coloring. You can use any color you'd like. I just thought a light blue color would look nice with the salted caramel ganache. The next step was making an Italian meringue, which will be added into the macaron shells. This acts as a stabilizer, but also helps the macarons rise in the oven. So in a stand mixer, I began whipping some egg whites to medium peaks. At the same time, I heated 3 parts sugar and 1 part water to 244 degrees Fahrenheit or 118 degrees Celsius. Once the water and sugar reached the required temperature, I began slowly pouring it into the whipping egg whites. Then, I increased the speed to high and continued whipping until my whisking bowl was cool to the touch. From there, I added 1/3 of the meringue into the macaron batter. Once that was mostly combined, I then added the rest of the egg whites, mixing until there were no visible streaks. You'll know your macaron batter is fully mixed and has the right consistency when it drops off your spoon like this. It should be somewhat similar to lava in texture. I then placed a smaller round piping tip into another piping bag and filled it with the macaron batter, using the same method I used earlier with the ganache. Once this was done, I began piping out the macaron shells onto a silicone mat on the back of a baking tray. I really like these silicone mats because they have macaron templates, which make piping consistently sized macarons so much easier. I will add the link of these mats in the description box if you would like to purchase some. I then piped the batter in the center of each template until the batter reached the first ring of the template. I continued this process until I used all the batter, which was about 2.5 of these silicone mats. In a convection oven, I baked the macarons at 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 degrees Celsius for 8 to 10 minutes. If you don't have a convection oven, just bake the macarons for 2 to 3 minutes longer and rotate your trays halfway through baking. Once the macaron shells were baked and the ganache was fully set, I arranged the shells into pairs and then piped a good amount of ganache onto half of the shells. When this was done, I then sandwiched the macarons together.
And here they are, a tray full of salted caramel macarons. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a like. And here they are, the salted caramel macarons. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to watch future videos. If you would like access to exclusive content, such as step-by-step recipes, you can click in the description link below to visit my Patreon page, Pips Pastry Shop. Until next time, bye guys.